Frank, should I do a video on how to dress an animal? How to get the... It's called getting the guts out. They might not like it. Folks, there's a bone right here. You're going to cut through that bone. You don't want to cut too deep. And then you're just going to take your knife, hook it in this belly, run it all the way up. Do not get into them guts. If your knife is sharp enough, you can cut right through the ribs, right up through, all the way to the front where you can lay that baby open. Now right there, that is the guts. That's the guts right there. Now we're just gonna take our knife in that bone and score around the outside of the canal. The canal. You say, what canal? Frank, it's the poo canal. You know that. It's the poo canal. That's something you don't want to be cutting up on.
No.
Now you're just gonna cut all the way around it to where it all loosen up. If you hear any loud banging, that's my boys. They're getting ready to get some work done today. This is not our daily work right here. This is just our fun time, ain't it, Frank?
Yeah.
So, right about where the rib starts, where the diaphragm is at on all animals, as far as I know, you're just going to cut that diaphragm free from the chest cavity. You're going to reach in here up front. You're going to take your knife and cut loose everything in the front. That's your esophagus and your air pipe.
I think you got the heart.
I got the heart, yes. I will save it out. We always eat the heart, but it is in here. Now just grab that firmly and just pull, and what you'll notice is everything comes out. Now while I've got it here handy, I will go ahead and get the heart, because Caleb will have a conniption if I throw his heart out. It's true. He don't want me to throw the heart out. He said, eat your heart out, Frank. This is good. There's the heart. And folks, that's it. You just, if there's anything still hanging here, cut it free, pull that booger off, and there you go. Do you have any idea how to butcher this thing, get it broke down to where we can eat it? Here, you take the knife and do it. Come on, Frank. People of all walks of life. You know, this knife is not the knife. This is a good gutting knife, but it's not the knife for cutting this up.
That's right.
Go in and ask for my Victorinox, sir.
Okay.
I've got a Victorinox knife that old Longbow Banjo gave me. And my friend, let me tell you, that knife has changed my life when it comes to deboning, when it comes to boning out meat, or even simply quartering up a chicken. I mean, that knife, and I fillet my fish with it now because most of the catfish I catch are this long. But he's gonna get that knife, we're gonna show it, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. Here he comes. Hey, don't run at me with it. So this right here is the Victorinox 6-inch boning knife. And I'm telling you, I've got people giving me some amazing reviews on it, but I'm not surprised about that because I already know how good it is. And so once I found out how good it was and all that, Frank, what did I do? I went to Amazon and I got the link for it. And you can just drop down in the descriptions of this video and find that link, and you can get your own Victorinox knife, and let me tell you, your game will be changed. It's just amazing. And I just take the back of the back part of the back where the tail connects, and I just take that off with that back leg just like that. So there's 2 hind legs, and boy, them are long, ain't they? They're too long. I'm going to actually take them apart at the knee, or whatever you call it. I'm just going to take them apart here at the knee because too much meat for one person. Except for Frank, he can eat it all. Can't you?
Frank don't, I don't know.
You're well known for eating lots of meat, son. Listen at him. All right, in the last video, we showed you how to take the glands out from under these shoulders. Here's how I take the shoulder off. You don't want to leave a lot of that meat, basically I don't know, I call it the brisket meat because that's where the brisket is on a cow, but it ain't brisket meat. Anyway, just cut all that loose, and then there is no bone connecting a shoulder to the animal. It's just all muscle tissue that's connecting it. So you just fillet that shoulder blade right off there. At this point, we've already opened up this carcass. Excuse you. So now what we got to do is open him up. The ribs are fairly thin on these boogers. Usually I use bone cutting scissors. Don't get me the bone cutting scissors. I don't want Longbow getting onto me.
Little basket.
I don't want Longbow Banjo getting mad at me for cutting bones with his knife. Thank you, buddy boy.
I can't believe it.
All right, so the bone and scissors work way better. Chop, chop, there you have it. Let's come up through this side. Same song and dance. Now they don't cut this middling meat, they don't cut, so you just have to get your knife back up and cut it. What I like to do is separate my middling meat from the bone meat like this. And then when you fry it, this piece is separate. Most people throw this part out, to be honest with you. Most people throw it out, but the way that we do it and the way we fry it and then slow bake it, the meat just falls off these ribs, don't it? You could just eat the meat right off the ribs and all you got left is the bone. But just about like pork ribs, ain't it, Frank? No, it ain't.
Well, that's the backbone there.
That's the backbone there. Sometimes you just got to break it over like that. All right, I'm going to lay my pieces out here. Shoulders, hind legs, ribs. All right, folks, here you go. This is what we eat off of a raccoon. Hind quarters, front shoulders, the ribs, the back, the whole 9 yards, and the heart. So, there you go. This video don't stand a chance of being monetized, does it, Frank? No. We don't care that much because people need to know these things. It's getting to where people just don't have common knowledge anymore, and this is common as it gets. How to cut up a raccoon. So, if you wanted to know that, now you know it. And if you didn't want to know it, and you got to this point in the video, you know it anyway. So, we're going to get on out of here. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.